How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here, checking out Avowed. This is on the Xbox. I'm playing this via Xbox, and thank you, Avowed, for sending me this code to check this game out. I had my kid design my character. It's their favorite thing to do. They don't want to play the game, but they love the character design. If they had games that were just that, and I was like, I give them the control. When I first started playing these games, of course, I was like, well, I'll see if I can make it look as much like me as possible. Anymore, I'm just like, you know what? I'm looking through their eyes anyway. It doesn't even matter what I look like. It's like if I just don't even look in the mirror. But then sometimes it does show your face in cutscenes and all that. Asking my own question, as much of a retro gamer as I am, can I still get into games like this? And the answer is absolutely, when time allows. So let's just tour this little town, and that's my thing. It's an appropriate pose right there. Like, are we leaving? What's going on? Are we going somewhere? What are we doing? You can talk to them.
Look,
I'll show you what I look like, though, because I look purdy.
Basic decency.
I look purdy in this game.
My life. That counts for something.
I marked myself as a noble. So, and when you are a noble, you can sometimes have different options for your dialogue. And in that's with any class. Any class you might get, some different dialogue options, which also can may steer the conversation in a different direction, which I thought was so there you go. So anytime there's a noble option, I'm going to take the noble option.
So take care of yourself.
Oh. Alright, you gonna stick around there? You can see my shadow there too, and look, you can see my feet. You can see my feet. See, again, as a huge retro gamer, I'm still amazed by things like that. I was like, you can see my shadow, my bow and arrow and everything. You can see my feet when I'm walking around. Yeah. Hey, let's talk to this guy.
These docks are reserved for the Imperial
Alright.
idea. So he didn't tell you either.
And to me, I'm so much of a...
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from.
Ah!
This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
I am the Imperial
And
Envoy.
He's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
That's me. Oh, and I'm glad I had the second mic. I named myself Riggs. I'll at least give myself that. I need that, so I know they're talking about me and not, like, something else. But there's sometimes going to be some dialogue options that, you may not have access to because you don't have that certain criteria or that certain level, which I thought was a fun idea, too. In games like this as well, anytime you could do, like, a speech craft, anytime you could, like, try to talk your way out of something, I'm going to do that every time as well, because that's, like, me in real life. I'm just like, hold on. Try to make them laugh or something and then get, be their buddy system.
You're the... Oh, fuck.
Ah, language.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over?
So,
Name Cynric, captain
unfortunately,
of the local militia.
yes.
We're a scrappy bunch.
Yeah,
and
the first little part of the game not only
Unlike most
set up the
Dirans
story,
who
but it was
couldn't
also a
find
bit of a
their ass
tutorial
with
too.
their
So
hands.
after doing that,
Present
but then when I see a
company
town like
excluded.
this, I'm like,
They
this
told
is
me you were
good.
godlike,
I just want to
but
hang around
I
here
didn't
for a
know what to
while.
expect. Your face, it's
I was talking about maps earlier briefly. Oh, see, I don't have I don't have two. I only have one resolve, not two. So I'll just find one of these here. Point me to the embassy.
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Oh my goodness.
Forgive me again.
But I just love looking at
We're
maps
having
and
a
things
bit
like
of an
that too. So when I see something like this, it's
No
like,
doubt you've come for the
this can
Imperial
be my game. Like I could just play up to the
ambassador, but
tutorial,
he's
be in
gone,
this
along with
town,
the
and it's
clavicle.
like, all right, I'm just gonna live in this town now. And then this game will never end for me.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Bald fist.
More or less. Most people out here aren't
That's like
fond
the,
of established hierarchies.
Who's
and
that?
titles.
Who's the one with the bald
So
fist? The
we made
meme.
up some new ones.
Arthur. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, okay.
Well,
Raise the
there's
people's
some kind of
eyebrow on this
blight
one
in the
anyway.
wilderness
And there
rumors
is like
of
action in this game
They
too.
went
That's
to
kind of cool. I
investigate.
want.
Nature has a mind.
Oh, there we go. Let's keep going. Gotta find the ambassador, but I'll answer the other one. Oh, there we go.
Out here, we don't.
Kai, make
But I had
sure.
another option
Better
for
yours than
being a
mine.
noble.
Right behind. We've got to find.
Oh, brilliant. All right, I got a new companion.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land. after
I
that.
am. Whew.
Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
What is this?
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding.
Oh, it's a
people
fast
around.
travel. That's cool. Okay. Fast travel. So I do use the fast travel. I have heard from people who are just like, oh, get the full experience of the game by never fast traveling, by traveling everywhere. It's like, it's a great way to build your experience. But man, I do not have that kind of time in my day. Could you imagine if I could just, like, I'm just,
How hard is is it to answer a question?
Here, I'll answer a question for you.
Trifle with souls, man.
You're tearing my home apart.
Hey, come here. What are you, the
Leave me
mayor?
alone. I already told her I don't want to be involved.
I want to be involved.
I can't believe how
And this is
rude
my
everyone
problem.
is
She looks
around
familiar.
here.
This is my problem with games today is, never mind the main mission, I'm just like, I just do all the side quest stuff as much as humanly possible. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was trying to save the world. But when you're walking through town and some old lady is just like, oh, I can't find my mirror. Or, you know, whatever, that's a Zelda 2 reference. I was like, oh, I gotta help this lady find her mirror, because no one else will.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Am I a watcher? I don't think I'm a watcher.
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though.
And usually in games like this, when
I
they
have a
have,
strange problem,
like, hey,
you
here's
see.
this and here's your reward, and you can, like, deny the reward or decline the reward. I usually decline
I'm
the
clearly
reward.
under some kind of curse.
Just like Three
A
Amigos
band
style.
of Zorps
I was like,
invaded-
nope. I
Why
got
do they
ways
do
of making
anything?
money other
First,
ways.
my chip. No, no one.
I wish you could see my
Trust me,
face.
I've tried. I wonder if it's. I should.
It was
I'm here
the build
for
a
a
build a
better
character
life.
feature was really neat on this game. Oh, there's me. Jay, did you make this in your likeness with the hair? Did you make me in Avowed in your likeness? Doesn't really look like you wanted it to look like you. Oh,
Then take my house.
Th-
Gods know.
just
I
some
can't
random
go
dude.
back.
I don't know. I don't think
And there's
so.
nothing to steal either. The Zorps.
I got a
settled that.
key.
Come back when you've dealt with them. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just go and sleep.
Thank you.
Very purty. Yeah, you can have godlike features. That's the other thing about this game. Oh, look at the puddle. It's a reflective puddle. I'm just blown away by graphics in today's games. Now, if I step in it, will I like leave little footprints? Not so much. Sometimes, like when there's like snow in video games, sometimes you'll leave like the snow prints and all that. I think that's really neat. You can see where I'm supposed to go next by that little indicator. Oh, but every time I walk by someone and they're like,
It's a fine day
okay,
for adventuring.
if it doesn't jump into a cutscene, dude. Oh, I have a duck feature too. Wow. I know I could just get lost in a game like this, and I mean, a lot of people do. This is, you know, there's so many people who kind of don't really play the retro games as much, and who grew up with games like this, and that's totally fine. But then when I'm, you know, too busy playing all these 8-bit, 16-bit games, and I see a game like this, I'm just like blown away by, like, you know, can I actually go there? Like, can I actually walk as far where I'm climbing that mountain? That'd be insane. And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Get lost in a game like this. Alright, I do want to talk to that guy, but let me just get to where I'm going here. And there is a running feature. Oh, I have a feeling if I walk past these guys, they're going to try to talk to me. No, maybe not.
Die alongside you.
Oh, I do have a couple weapons, too. I had a sword, and I have a magic wand, and I have a bow and arrow. Usually, I like to just use, like, blunt force trauma. Give me the mace, where I can just walk up on someone and smack in the back of the head. I had a sword earlier, but then I got this bow and arrow, and I started, like, really getting used to... using it, because, when there's an enemy there, and you use your bow and arrow and aim...
check the water.
an indicator will pop up on them. That was like, okay, here's their weak spot. I thought that was really neat. And then, I mean, you can never go wrong with a magic wand, I guess. But there's like different magic tricks. I was able to do like a fire spell to make something burn. If I hold the button, do I put it away? Okay, perfect. And I see little floaties too, and the little floaties indicate to me. I mean, this is Obsidian, so it's an Xbox and Steam. But man, you know, this would be the game I would love to play in VR if they had if Microsoft had a VR element that I could utilize. I think they'd be wonderful. Okay, see, and that's when that happens, I'm like, come on, because sometimes it's like you need to go here, and then you go there, and then all of a sudden it says the number changes. It's like, okay, you made it this far, now go this much further. You're like, wait a minute. I'm not playing checkpoint here. It's like, you know, it'd be like if I'm going to Seattle. And like, you know, I finally drive, and all of a sudden, congratulations, you made it to Seattle. Now, actually, Seattle is 100 more miles away. It's like, no, wait a minute. I'm just trying to get to where I'm going here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's a little battle part I can show you. So if you have this, you can see their little, what are they doing? What's this guy doing up here? Oh, I think they saw me. Oh, I gotta do the pullback. Where's that? Oh, that's my buddy. So you can pull back for like a stronger attack. And I'm gonna see if I can cast a spell on this guy here. I'm gonna try a fireball. Oh, that worked. That worked pretty
Just
well.
like the good old days.
Is it? Okay. And then, of course, you can steal all their stuff. How that stuff didn't catch on... Oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't catch on fire. I wonder if they have, like, paper on them and they catch them on fire if the paper burns. If it's, like, you know, sometimes I think of things like that, where it's like, wait a minute. Or there's things like, you know, skeleton. You defeat the skeleton, you get 5 gold. It's like, where's the skeleton keeping 5, like, in their bones? It's they have a vertebrae. They have a vertebrae made of coins. How is that going to work out? Find the strangle root. Well, the good news is I don't have to find the strangle root. The strangle root is probably literally in the indicator here. I'm just going to run with my book in my hand, if you don't mind. Oh, no. I don't want to fight the black bear.
Is that all you got?
You know, Portland, Oregon only has black bears. Yakima has bears. Yeah, not Yakima. Washington has bears and grizzlies. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, so you can also just do a little, what's the magic spell from Harry Potter? Stupefy, right? Is that just the basic attack? And then you can also charge an attack and do something sweet. I'll try that on the next guy that shows up here. This guy. I guess it's gonna be this guy. Oh, he sees me now. See, had I have done that... There you go. Gonna freeze your ass in place.
Coming from your right.
Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna... Oh, there's another one! Ah! Yikes! There we go. How do you like that action? Oh, I don't have the whatever magic ability to... Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. I like the little magic wand thingy. Oh, here we go. Okay, what does this one do? I think it just healed me? What did I do? I didn't kill him, whatever it was. Oh, I love a bear claw. Thank you. Strawberry if you have it. And then you can also grab these things too. Hold and eat. It'll eat it immediately. Didn't give you a whole lot, but that's all right. Avowed is the name of this game, and I'm digging it so far. This is still early. Ooh, and then every once in a while the voices get to you. Watch out for that. How fun! What a fun game.